You what?
Didn't open it, I put my
Hey, Alex, Alexis, what's up? Whoa, fingers on the wrong side of the fucking thing here. It's not terrible here, but it's snowing a lot in Nebraska. We got like a foot over where I work, so it's not very far from here. So, yeah, I gotta flip this over without fucking people up. I got my finger in front of the camera. Maybe I gotta go this way. I'll just go this way. Nope. Critter, what's up, buddy? CNY Hunting, what's up? I don't feel like very many people are gonna roll in, but I'm gonna do some labels and see if anybody shows up. 24 inches? Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I heard 330 was going to Devil's Lake, but I'm not 100% sure. I actually thought about running up to Minnesota this weekend until now. There's just so much snow, I'm not gonna mess with it. I wanted to hit the pike one more time, but you missed all the snow, Critter. That's crazy. Yeah, but he didn't tell me he was going up there. Sucker. Let's turn this just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we actually got more here. I think we probably got 3 inches here. We were supposed to get a dusting. I got off work and my driveway was white. I'm like, oh, that's weird. So much for a dusting. Got the door closed? You want that door closed for a while.
I asked you if I could open it.
You did? Did I say
you? Yeah.
I did? Oh, nice. Whatever. Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere where I'll get stuck, man. For sure. Especially 10 hours from home. That would suck. Well, I just got the text from the boss saying tomorrow's optional, so I'll pull some hours in the shed tonight. I just started the wood stove, and she's over here whining already. I might have my other heater in here.
Turn it on.
Do you see it laying around anywhere? The bigger one? I don't know what I did with it. I put it somewhere. I just started. Oh, it's in there. Go grab it and I'll turn it on for you. It's on the freezer in there. I'm doing all Predator labels tonight. Oh my God, I got my phone upside down. Yeah, optional, not going for sure. Wasn't going anyways, pretty much. Yeah, we had, what did we have yesterday? You know how to light it?
No.
We had 65. You gotta bring it up. Oh, hang on 1 minute. That's 65 degrees or something like that? I think it's got juice. We wasn't going to usually get it. That's a heater by a heater. Nice. 60 girls.
Oh, dear, bread.
I was going to go live and grind these bad boys, but not tonight. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. Got a bucket of oil sacks I need to grind. That'll be fun. It's like little pimples popping in the thing. They shoot all over the place. Dogboy Nice, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I seen it was going to be like -6 up there at just where Scott's at. So, I mean, but it's still hard to predict. I'm 8 hours away. I'm like, I don't know. Is it still good? Can I take my truck up there and my trailer and not die? And I'm all over Facebook. You're just seeing where people go through the ice, but that's in like Wisconsin and stuff. And southern Minnesota, where people aren't smart. But, oh well. So I'm going to put more effort into it next year. I'll have to come up there and you'll have to show me a few places to catch pike, Pat. And then I'll be more motivated to go to the Devil's Lake. Right now I got all that area around where Scott's at that I know pretty good, and I could go there on my own, when he's out guiding, and I'm like, I got my favorite lakes, basically. So, That's where I just stick there. Dude, I checked a lot. I look at the lake a lot, man. A lot. Devil's Lake. So I better figure out the regs and stuff. Do you gotta register, or not register, but do you have to have a fish house license? Which is, I don't know how much it is in Minnesota. I just buy it for 7 days. Ernest, what's up, buddy? I got a couple video ideas that I think would be fun, but they're kind of dangerous, beaver trapping wise. So I'm gonna give it a shot as soon as I can get to it. What do I got in here? 55 people. I'm surprised. What is it? Thursday night? Sheesh. You getting warm over there yet? It's gonna be 10 degrees here tonight. That's a big swing. It's hard to get used to that. So, well, looks like I'm gonna have to make a bunch of sets, redo sets tomorrow. I think we're gonna be on our last week of predator trapping, where I can get bobcats, and it's all the way to April, and we could trap coyotes. So, poor boy Trevor, what's up? Mountain Man Life, what's up? Appreciate you guys coming in. I wasn't planning on going live. I wasn't even planning on coming out and working in the shed, and then snow day at work. So, my daughter's texting me, but I'm right here and I can't reply. So, not you, the other one. Need to get me my wife's always like, you need an automatic labeler. I was like, you know how much that costs? I worked at factories that didn't even have those. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, there was like a few weeks where I was catching, that's all I was getting is mangy. Yeah, Mountain Man Life, that's crazy. I was just telling my wife that I haven't even had to put the plow on the four-wheeler this year, and now it's like close. The only reason I would have to plow is because she's only got a two-wheel drive car, but right now I don't even think I'll have to get it yet still. That's pretty crazy. It's been a few years that we haven't had any snow. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy that he just up and went to Florida. I don't know anything about it, really. I just know that I want to hit the lottery and buy the ranch, but I think it's under a different name already, so. Oh well. Still got a bunch of all my snares. I got like, whoever gets it's gonna have all ready for snares. Like I got snares ready to be put in the fences, and I got snares hanging on the fences that I never went back and got. So someone's hooked up. Seen a lot of snow geese. I took the interstate from like the Iowa state line up to the casino the other night, like 2 nights ago, up by Omaha, and the fields were loaded, like Thurman, Iowa, just loaded with snow geese. Lots of snow geese. Hey, Fly, if anybody watches Flair, you know that he used to duck hunt right across the road from me. So I get a lot of snow geese that just fly right over my house. And I know some people shooting them down at Squaw Creek, Mound City. There's a lot of snow geese. Hell yeah, man. Duke 650s are about all I run now. Pretty much gave away or sold a lot of the other stuff, and I want one trap where every time I make a set, that's the trap I got. I had multiple different ones, you know. I'd had dogless. I even had Canine Extremes. I had a little bit of everything. Like, what trap am I grabbing out of the box this time? There's probably quite a few. CNY hunting. There's probably quite a few. If you know that they've been beavers 4 or 5 years, there's going to be a lot of them. Probably 9 or 10, probably. And the ones that they kick out are not far away, probably. If there's a stream going to the pond, they go up the stream or down the stream. Blow a gun for geese would be fun. I haven't even goose hunted in, it's probably been 3 years. I came home one day from work and I'm like, I'm gonna do a goose catch and cook. Bought my licenses and then I went down the road and shot 2 geese and did a catch and cook, and that was good enough for me. Last night duck hunted was with Flair, so it's hard to be addicted to trapping and trying to deer hunt, try to duck hunt. It's just too much. Plus it's expensive and I don't want to throw it in there. Kelly, what's up? Is it a lot of work? Well, I was just gonna go with someone else that already has the whole spread laid out. No ranch trapping. Those days are over with, man. No more ranch trapping. Fun while it lasted. Last time I trapped there, I treated it like I'd never go back, and that's kind of where we're at. I want to experience the duck and goose hunting where you just chill and wait. But I don't have the patience for it. You're canning beaver meat? Nice. Hey, Oak Ridge, what's up, buddy? Doing good? Got a bunch of snow coming. Some places that were supposed to get a dusting have 8 inches already, and it's still coming this direction, so I think we're going to be kind of getting a decent amount. Be good for trying to find cat tracks. The property I've caught the 13 cats on is getting thin now. I just had for the first time since I caught that spotted cat, I had a cat on camera this morning. I don't know if he sold the ranch, but I'm pretty sure you're probably going to, for sure. I don't know. He was going to get rid of it anyways. He's too far away from it, even where he was living. Got 8 inches in Blair. Nice. Hey, Christopher, I'm trying to think of where in the hell Blair is. Country mile north of Omaha, Blair, Nebraska. That's all I remember. I think I'm working close to Blair. Yeah, I'm over in Bennington right now. Yeah, I'm not very far from Blair. Michigan Gun Dogs, what's up? I got really behind on the baits and lures. I had a lot of stuff sell. Basically, got murdered on Black Friday, and then kind of never got caught up after that. Old Henry, what's up? Yeah, that's why I go all the way up to, I take the road from Bennington up, and then I shoot across to I-29 and shoot home. That's the fastest route. So I don't have to take 680 and 80 and all that crap. JC Mo, what's up, buddy? Hey, I was wondering how that was going, Pat. Well, if you like the smell of weed, then yeah, oh fuck does smell good, man. That liquid lure does reek. Did you think it was gonna smell like roses? It's horrible, and I don't really like bottling it. I don't like any part of it. I don't like having to screen it so it doesn't have anything in there that can not make it squirt. I don't like any of it. I don't. It's just like sheep's wool. I hate bagging sheep's wool, and it's one of them deals where I wish I could get rid of it. Oh yeah, I can just imagine. Hey George, what's up, buddy? I can just imagine dealing with the employees because I already just every job I've ever worked was pain in the ass dealing with people. You just came to chill. Nice, appreciate it, man. I'm putting in a little bit of work tonight. Putting labels on, one at a time. I brought out a bunch of all predator lures, and I got to do a bunch of beaver tail. Yeah, big moose came from Alaska. Was shipped here. Don, what's up, buddy? Keeps what from spoiling? That moose? It's just antlers, man. Keeps what? Oh, probably the base and lures from spoiling. There's a preservative in there. It's like I was saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Dogbone, see you, buddy. You could put that in the back, man, all the way in the back and still have that excuse. He said he puts the OFUC in his counsel, so if he gets pulled over by the police. Oh, sir, I got OFUC. That's funny. Yeah. Where are you at, Don? You over in Nebraska? You must be around Lincoln. We got 6 inches too. I guess you could be in Iowa. Get a little bit over in Iowa. That band's going from like dead center of Nebraska all the way across the dead center of Iowa. Yeah, well, Henry, it's pretty cool. We were just kind of filming. I was going to use it as like an intro or something. And then today I'm like, I'm just going to post this like it is. There's so much more. I'm going to go back and trap some of the beaver. I got a couple ideas on catching them like while I still have the trap in my hand kind of thing. Hoping. Fingers crossed. But that's what I want to do. See what happens. Probably get bit. I've caught muskrats by going and sticking the camera in and sticking the trap in and putting the camera right on the trap and catch them instantly. But I've never done it with beaver, so I'm gonna try it. Hey Shane, you're gonna have bobcats moving tonight. Well, you don't have snow. Never mind. Bobcats will be moving good tonight and tomorrow night for sure. Cooler weather, everything. You'll have the cooler weather, so you'll be getting some bobcats on camera tonight. It's crazy. It was 65 degrees yesterday. My food plot's all green. Don Purcell, what's up, buddy? Appreciate the super chat, man. You didn't have to, bro. But I appreciate it, and I will do a shot for you. Man. Oh, I gotta show you guys my shirt. Hey, Liv, come look at the thing and make sure that they can actually see it.
What?
My shirt. No, I don't think so. No dogs. No dogs. Is this the one that's got a thing on it? Oh, God, they ain't gonna be able to see that. Oh, God.
Yeah, they can see it.
Trapper J. Lure on there?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I ain't even wearing my new hats. Hey, man, 85 in South Texas. Oh, I could just imagine putting my waders on. Well, you wouldn't have to have insulated waders down there, but dude, a few days ago, I was breaking a beaver dam and just sweating. 75 degrees. Yeah, skunk tails are pretty high. Skunks in general. I think I'm going to run some skunk boxes next season. I figure it will take out a extraordinary amount of possums And yeah, hats are on the website right now, stocking and regular. But I want to eliminate as many possums as I can, and if I catch skunks, I'm just going to bag them and take them to, when I go to Minnesota, the first ice fish trip, just take a bunch of skunks up there. Yeah, we're I don't know how the trout fishing is where you're at, but in southern Missouri, there's thousands of people shoulder to shoulder trying to catch the trout that was just put in there 2 days ago. Something I've never caught. It's basically the fish farm delivers a bunch of trout and people catch them around here. Well, you got to go to Nebraska, and Nebraska rapes their residents, and I refuse to buy a fishing license for a non-resident. when a a regular fishing license is really expensive, like $40 to $50 for a resident, you know it's not going to be good for a non-resident. You got real trout, yeah. Well, actually, I was at the Great Lakes a few years ago, and I was watching people catch trout. That's a whole different game than the trout we got. We got a 2-acre park pond that you're catching them, and it's just just fishing license. It's terrible. But we got basically stagnant water ponds with trout they dump in there, and they just don't taste very good. $12 here, Pat, here in Missouri for a resident. When I go to Minnesota, I pay like $50 or something for a 7-day wheelhouse and 7-day non-resident. Usually when I go up there, I should just buy a yearly, but I never know if I'm going to make it back up there. Even though I'm looking for a piece of shit rundown house up there. Any lake house that's cheap. I don't care what lake it is. That's all. I'm just kind of glancing for it. Yeah, they actually were pretty big. They were catching them. It was crazy though. It was like, I don't know. It was pretty cold. Would have been March probably. It's pretty cold there. No, but I actually found some land pretty cheap in Florida. We've always talked about moving to Florida at some point, and I was actually looking the other day and found some decently priced land. It's like 2 acres for $19,000 or something like that, which is pretty cheap for down middle of Florida. You can buy land for like $5,000 an acre here, but you're not going to be able to get just 2 acres. Pat, you would die here, man. 100% humidity. Terrible. It's terrible. At least I won't have to worry about the hatchery ponds. They'll probably fill those in just because it's a hazard if you sell the house, but I think that it probably will just be a vacation home, but what do I know, you know? Well, I think dry heat's probably better, Don. You ain't got no desert in Colorado. Hey, are you getting snow? I heard Wyoming got a lot, Don, a couple days ago. I don't know, Pat. We'll find out. I just don't know how, unless you leave your employees here to take care of your stuff. I don't know how you uproot your business, but see what happens. He's got a really beautiful building that he's working out of and stuff. I drive by it every day. Let's see. Anybody talking? Who's chatting? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper here in Missouri. No, I'm just putting labels on. I already did the orders earlier. Just labeling my product because I'm behind. Oh my God, what's up? You actually made it. Did someone have to text you and let you know I was live? I'm supposed to be working right now, internet veteran. And I have been drinking. I got a snow day tomorrow. I almost had a full freaking 10-day check, but no. It's been like a year since I've worked a full fucking pay period. I got a really laid back boss and I just do what I want most of the time. I work when it's time to work, but in the wintertime, I'm trapping or sitting at home or doing something else besides sitting in a shop with 12 other people that I don't want to hang out with in a closed building. So, but now we worked on a dock today and it was like 30 degrees and 30-mile-an-hour winds. It was pretty rough out on the water, but now that they got so much snow north, I don't think I'll be going there tomorrow. But it's going to be in the 50s again next week, so. Internet veteran, what are you up to, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, moving the camel would be real interesting. My thing is, I wouldn't move all the animals. Every animal he's got, except for the camel, I would just take them to the auction and sell them, and then I would find an auction house down there and buy new animals. Start over. It ain't worth moving chickens and stuff like that. Time to start fresh, in my opinion. If he is moving, I think new cameraman, everything. Sorry, Jake. Jake, stay back here at Beef Jerky and get a new cameraman and all that stuff. Because most of the guys, they get a new cameraman every so many years because the editing changes and you start getting more creative. Not me, obviously. I just let my channel fall into the ground, but I'm talking about like real YouTubers. They got to change up their cameraman or their editor in order to spice things up. You just get the same videos every year, the exact same videos in order and everything. So me, I just do the same videos and then nobody watches them, and I cry at night when I go to bed, and then I start my next day and go to work, and then I cry on my way to work. Nah, I'm just kidding. I usually don't cry on the way to work, but but you guys know what I'm talking about. You went Mendax was editing, and then you had Pooljet, and then you had that other guy. God, I'm friends with him on Facebook. I can't think of it. He went back to Oklahoma. I liked his editing, and then he just was homesick and left. And then Pooljet I was liking his editing, and then he got homesick and went back to Florida. Yeah, so I can't remember that one guy's name. Oh, that coyote video is out there. It's probably 3 or 4 years ago. I just made that. I just made that. That's my old school intro. I just popped it back in there. Oh, you guys know who the cameraman I was talking about. He does guiding. He guides snow goose, turkey hunts, all kinds of shit on a ranch. I think it's his own ranch somewhere. The white fan was from a turkey I had, and it attacked my wife one too many times. It's no longer with us. No, not Big Junior. This would have been when Flair was at the Iowa property. Man, I can't think of his name. I need Midwestern Trapper to come in here. He would know. Yeah, Big Junior. He's out there where I build a lot of docks. I ran into him when I went to help Flair when his tornado hit that night. I ran up there, helped tarp the roof and stuff. That was the first time I met Big Junior. But I am friends with him on Instagram. I think Big Junior went and got a real job. Dude, it's not getting warm in here very fast. Must be getting. It must be getting cold outside, real cold. Yeah, freaking domestic turkeys are mean. Lloyd, yeah, I plan on being there because I got to buy a bunch of beaver tails from someone. And I possibly got a bunch of oil socks being delivered from someone from Arkansas. So I'm kind of making that a meetup place to get my supplies. So I might as well, I'm going to try to talk to somebody about getting, I might have a table or I'll just set up outside. Yeah, we're supposed to be 10 degrees tonight, and I think it's getting cold. It's definitely. When I was driving home, I work like an hour and 20 minutes from home, and I'm driving up the interstate, and it was 37. Well, it was 30, and then it turned to 37, and then I was like, there's no way it's snowing. I could see it was really dark down here. And as I got closer, it dropped down to about 31 degrees. It's like, wow. I was like in the hot spot there for a little bit. Come on. I don't know. If I see a muskrat hunt, I'm going to just drop everything and I'm going to try to trap muskrats. But I got a really soft spot for trapping bobcats. I got a guy in South Dakota. I don't know if he's in here right now. He wants all my bobcats, so he's been getting them. He's a taxidermist, so. I took a bunch of the Hugs food. Oh my God, and I know he watches. But who's fur? Scott told me how to pronounce it. It's like, I say Hughes fur, but it's Hogs. Hogs, I think. I took him some bobcats and all my otter. Did really good. I was happy with it. I wished I had a bunch of skunks, but I've only caught like 2 skunks this year. I'm okay with that, but yeah, but you're in Michigan. You're used to the cold weather. Well, he wants to make a blanket, CMY hunting, and he's taxiderming the really spotted ones. He bought that spottedest one. He was worried I was going to get big offers, so he just sent me the money for that guy. It's real pretty, but I'm really partial to my bobcat behind me that's very beautiful, and it came off of Flair's ranch, so that holds more. It's my favorite place to trap, so I got a bobcat from there. Well, I have a lot of bobcats from there, but that's the prettiest one I caught on the ranch. And I sold the other cats from the ranch to a taxidermist to help pay for this guy, so all worked out in the long run. But it would be sweet to have a bobcat blanket. Just a big, heavy blanket. Was you prepared to catch a skunk? It's all, I always catch him like the night I had to go to the casino for her birthday. I had a skunk, and I did the long distance cracked the window on the Ranger, and I had to make sure I got it and got away from it, so I didn't go up there smelling like my trapping shed at the casino. I have a bucket of bobcat skulls that I actually forgot to take up there because he buys those also. Dawn. They're in the freezer again. For the ones I do skin, I had some people ask why I don't skin. What the heck? Why I don't skin all the bobcats? Because I never anything with spots. Taxidermists would pay more for those. So, and the fur buyer don't give a shit about spots really. Only the belly. That spotted old cat, he would have offered me $100 for it. So. But you guys have seen I had some people telling me that I should get that other one mounted, but this guy back here, whoops, look at that guy. And he's dusty. I need to get him blowed off, but he's freaking a beautiful cat. They're like, no, man, you can't screw that other cat. You gotta get that. Like, no, back there are special to me. The other one's just a bobcat that I had on camera that was pissing on my sets every time he came to him, and we were going rounds. Oh, I don't know, Michigan. I have Tacticam, and it scares them too. They almost do a backflip. Here's how I know. People are like, no, Tacticam don't scare the coyotes. Well, if you put it on video and you request your video, first you get a picture, right? And you see the coyote come into your set, and you're like, oh, is he going to get in there? You're waiting for the next picture, and you hit request video, and you watch the video. As soon as he sees that camera, he does a backflip, and he's gone. Oh, yeah, I bet Debbie does love the skunks. I seen all that essence you got there, amigo. Oh, where's my camera at? We never used to, Don. 5 or 6 years ago, I started catching spotted ones. And then, obviously, at Flair's Ranch, they were almost all spotted like that. So it made it even better to go there. And then I've just been getting spotted ones over here. But, I don't know. Anyone that traps cats, Shane knows all too well. I don't know how they missed the pan. But I could sit there and stare at my camera like he's got to be in it. And I'll watch the video and he's foot's all over it. And I'm like, what's going on? Or they walk by, flip me off, all that stuff. It's just, I'm addicted to checking my cameras. But it's just so stressful. So stressful. Like that night I got the other spotted cat that kind of looks like a little, tabby cat. I got a possum at like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, I probably need to get that possum out of that trap ASAP. And I talked myself out of going. I'm like, I know that the cat's going to come through with that possum because he's been through all the time with that possum. Every time a possum was in a trap, he would come. And it was like, why is this possum setting off my camera so much? And I looked, and there was a cat in the background in the other trap. I'm like, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. So it wasn't him, though. So I think Critter runs the same cameras. But we're doing it for bobcats mostly. I get a lot of coyotes on camera, but I'm more looking for the fox and the bobcat. I got a fox. I'll put the video in one of my other videos coming out that I have 2 traps on it, and he's like all over it. I don't know how he doesn't get in it, but tomorrow there's going to be a 3rd trap if he doesn't get caught tonight. He's been there 2 nights in a row. I don't care. We don't have that many fox. If I don't get him, I don't get him. It's just I don't know how he can walk all over it and not put a foot in the right spot with 2 traps there. It's like I'm struggling. I'm doing the same thing that's been catching me critters forever, but with a camera on there, you're like, that's impossible. So without cameras, I couldn't imagine how many animals are just sitting there doing the jig on my sets, like this fox is doing. It's amazing. And then I'll miss the bobcat, and I'll go to the next day, and in the sand, there's a footprint right next to the pan. Like I could brush the sand away, and I'm like, how did he? It's like his toenail just barely touches the pan. Yeah, it's just crazy. Shane knows what I'm talking about. That's just annoying. But I did have one of the prettiest skunks ever on camera. Its whole tail's pure white. Of course, he was walking away from the camera, but it was just pure white tail, and it's like, geez, I wouldn't mind getting him. He's like a mounter. I might have a skunk on the wall if that guy gets in the trap. They do, critter. Every once in a while, I'll pop a coyote that doesn't care about the. He'd rather eat than worry about the camera. Are you checking your videos though, Kevin? Maybe it's because I'm on video. I can hear the tick, 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 tick on mine. I think you can have no problems getting like $38, $35 for a whole skunk. You don't even have to skin it. You could take the essence out of it and sell it whole for $35. That's the way I would roll. I don't have time to skin a bunch of critters anymore, but if I didn't do this stuff that everybody wanted me to do, plus I don't really want to mess with skunks. Dylan, from what I can tell, the more white, the more money you're gonna get. And this skunk I got on camera, I don't think there's black on his tail at all. Poor boy, I know I need to do that for sure. I actually have expanded pans, but I just never put them on. I even bought the pans for my 220s. I never put them on. I don't know why I buy shit. Ruger! Wow, it's past your bedtime, amigo. Let's all do a shot or a drink if you guys can. I don't know. Not everybody's getting a snow day like I am, but for Ruger's 80th birthday, it was 2 days ago. Internet Veteran's still here? Wow. I didn't know Internet Veteran even watched my videos. But he texted me the other day and he said that was a good video. I kind of teared up a little bit. I just did not know Internet Veteran watched my videos. I thought he just was a fly-by-night guy. He's like, hey, text me when you're live. And he comes in and says, hey, I'm Ruger. Or I'm Internet Veteran. And then he runs. Am I older than you, Ruger? When I gave your wife that hug at the car wash, I should have asked her how old you were. There's nothing like meeting people for the first time and instantly giving hugs. Oh, you are older than me, or younger than me. Don't look like it. Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation that I've met Ruger's wife and gave her a hug, and I've never even met Ruger in person. His wife holds that over him. Well, I want to at least, before I get drunk, I need to at least get all these labels on this one product, but we'll see how that goes. I think I hugged Critter once or twice. I don't remember. He don't even talk. He just stares at you. Where'd you meet Critter at, Michigan? Did you drive all the way up here for that one, for the, did I meet you? I can't remember who I meet. I just have so many people that meet me and they're like, they tell me who they are and I, meet everybody and I remember them, and then I don't remember who all I met. Yeah, I met your father-in-law. Yeah. My go-to is I'll meet you in the town one over from my town for anybody. Oh, nice. Critter knows how to pheasant hunt. The going thing on our fishing trip was Critter is deaf, and he tries to read our lips. That was the joke of the whole trip. It's like I told Trapped Up, I'm like, he don't even know what we're saying. He's in the back seat. Bucky, what's up, buddy? Not much. I'm just chilling in the first shed. I decided to work tonight in here, and I thought I'd go live and see if anybody would show up. So 76 of you guys are bored or something. Did you guys get any pheasants in Nebraska? It's not really known for its pheasants. Over here in Iowa, I can get you on a bunch of pheasants, but I'm not in Iowa, but I live next to it. You got, no, actually, it's my daughter over here she's hiding over here at the wood stove. And she's got the the Mr. Buddy heater going too. Spacey Casey, what's up, buddy? JMP says, my friend says the camera put out a sound that the animal can pick. Well, it's kind of creepy. What was I doing? Oh, in my video when I was editing it, I panned over at the possum, but I could see like these look like two big old red eyeballs. It's just the camera, and it clicks. There's a clicking sound when it's filming or videoing. So. Yeah, I'm on the flyway, but I don't know. I know some people that guide. Like Trapped Up has a place where a bunch of people come and stay at his place, and they go out. He put in some ground blinds and stuff. But I don't know. My way of snow goose hunting is that they're already out there in the field, and I just take a fence line and I walk out there and blast them. That's how I goose hunt. Oh yeah, 30-mile-an-hour wind all day, Ruger. I came home and my trash can was down the road, and I've never had that happen here. I had to go pick it up. It's got to be a pretty good wind to blow the trash can out of my driveway that's got 10-foot vertical walls on each side. It was just right, apparently. Oh, I'm running out of room here. I'm actually getting stuff done. A miracle. We had 10 people hop in here. What's going on? Tops Collect, what's up? Is it snowing where you're at? We got 95 all of a sudden. Someone's doing something out there. I can't see out there. I can't tell if it's snowing or not. Was it snowing when you came in still? Olivia, she's not. She's in the zone on her phone over there. My chat stopped, so nobody's talking. What are you doing in the gun room? You have a room for your guns? I just got them laying all over the place. There's going to be one in the vicinity if I ever need it. Really? No snow goose coming through there, really? That's crazy. You wouldn't know how, you wouldn't believe how many snow geese I find shed hunting. It would surprise a lot of people. I should start filming it. I could just be shed hunting in the middle of the woods over here with nothing around but woods, and I just come across wounded snow geese, or they got bird flu or whatever. But I find a lot of them. I'll find them in ditches, just running. You know, they'll just be sitting there. They'll be. It's like they get wounded and they can't go anywhere. I find a lot of wounded ducks also, but. Any advice on owls and chickens and/or pheasant runs? I'm not sure what you're asking me, Don. What do you do for the owls and the pheasant or chicken runs? Well, the problem with owls is, like, if you have quail, they'll land on the top and they scare the quail, and the quail will fly up, and then they just eat the heads off them. They say SSS is what you do. You murder the owl, or you could put a pole. you put a pole just 6 feet higher than your coop, and you put a 1.5 on that pole. And when the owl comes down and lands, he's going to be hanging there in the morning, and he won't be eating any of your stuff anymore. But I didn't tell you that. That's just what you heard, and that's what I heard once too. But that's what you got to do. It's either you take care of the problem or you let it just keep eating your stuff. That's the only options you have. And if it's the DNRs will be like, no, you're gonna have to let it do it. Ruger says, but I heard it does work. Yeah, you just got to be the highest perch over the thing. So gotta be the highest perch. Or SSS. I hear that a lot on Facebook. If you follow any groups on Facebook, it's SSS. PA Trapping, what's up? Oh God, I'm running out of labels on this one. Hey Josh, what's up, buddy? Doing good. Was about to go crash for the night so I can drive through a blizzard in the morning, but if I decided to anyways. But the boss texted out, it's optional, so that means I wasn't going anyways. He might be in the chat, but we don't care. You miss me? Well, I miss you too, man. But I'm here. I put out a lot of videos here lately. It's like I don't put out a video for a month, and then I just drop like 10 of them in 10 days. That's just the way there's no schedule. Can't have a schedule. Too many people complain. Just it is what it is. I find that red stag at like one of the only places I can get it, and it's local. It's hard to find, man. There's actually some in the town I'm working at right now. I can get it at a gas station, but yeah, I don't think you could probably handle it anyway. When I do the skunks, I just shoot in the lung from a distance, and I drive away. Well, you got to make sure you hit them, though. I lung shoot them, turn the other direction, and I come back in a little bit. If you shoot them or you get too close, you're scaring them. There's just more chances they're going to spray. And if you shoot them from a distance and you're upwind, you don't have to worry about it. What are you talking about, Ruger? I found out tonight you're a young pup, so I don't know if you can handle red stag. It's 50-50 chance if you shoot them and they spray or not. I mean, I used a catch pole and got one out and almost didn't get sprayed, but I ended up eating a lot of spray. I thought about doing another video like that again. It's been a while. Just an old catch pole skunk. Maybe the next one I catch, I'll do that and let it go. It's been a while since I did something stupid. Besides at work. I do that a lot. Try it. Someone's got to try it. If you want an adrenaline rush, go let a skunk out of a trap with a catch pole. I guarantee you, it's something you'll never forget. No, but it's not. It's different when it's right in your face and it's brand new. It's like a crate of onions got hit by a Ford Pinto. That's pretty much exactly what it smells like. Trust me, I drove a Ford Pinto. It didn't get a lot of views, man. I've already done it. It didn't get no views. Just like everything else. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like, oh, God. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Got me. I was all bundled up, but I'm not gonna bundle up this time. I heard you just got to keep the dude. I basically bottle the essence straight up, and that's strong. But after like 1 or 2 minutes, you can't smell anything, so it doesn't really matter. But it's different when they spray you, and you see that neon green come shooting at you. That's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I do have a skunk pole for the syringe, but I just haven't done it. Like acetone or some shit. Yeah, that's the way you need to do it. But I just never carry that around. I don't catch enough skunks to. Oh really? That's awesome. I never even saved one for myself, Don. That's crazy. Reaper? What's up, buddy? It's been a while. They don't let you trap. Well, you could trap skunks on the conservations in Missouri, but you got to get a permit 30 days before the season. But you can only use dog crews, and that's it. Bucky, I don't know, man. No, Don, keep it for yourself. I can just get some new ones made. If anybody, I was going to mention this in a video, but I haven't done it yet. If anybody buys my product from Funky, and just because they can buy other stuff there, better get it all while you can, because I am not doing wholesale anymore, and I decided not to do sponsorship. So whatever Funky has now is what he's got. So go get stocked up and buy whatever you need from there. I figured someone would have mentioned it since it's not in the intro, but I know a lot of people skip it. Be on my wall. All I gotta do is order. Wait, which one do you have? The trap tag, or you got the old school one? Find the parks with private. I'm just gonna trap whatever skunks come through the properties, but oh, you got the one my daughter's made then. Nice. Yeah, that is old school. But she can just make me another, man. Keep that sucker. I probably have I don't know. I've been throwing them. I threw them all in like any order I got. So there's a bunch of keychains went out. Now I need to get one that says Trevor J. Lures and do it all over again. But so I ordered hats December 9th for Christmas, because people was asking for hats for Christmas and shit. And shooter time, gotcha. I just got the hats a couple days ago. Apparently there was a mix-up or something. So they're not Christmas hats, but they're on the website. I don't know what I'm gonna do with stocking hats. This cold might help me out, but I'm probably gonna sit on stocking hats all summer until winter. I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with a bunch of stocking hats, but It is what it is. And I just threw on a beefcake jerky hat because I didn't know it was going live when I came out here. I'd show you my hats, but they're all in the house. I don't want them to smell like my shed. They'll smell like skunk ass and beaver balls because I got a bucket of freaking oil sacks over here. I can't believe we're keeping 87 people in here. Reverse thread, is it really? I didn't even pay attention, man. Maybe it's just because the camera's reversed. No, it's right. What are you talking about, man? It's right. Righty tighty. Righty. See, look. Right. Oh, it looks reversed. It's the camera, man. It's righty tighty. PA. Dude, no, trust me. Trust me, my shed, it's not bad right now because I accidentally left the doors open last night, so there's probably a possum in here. If you got to, put some wood on there, Liv. If you need to put another piece of hedge on there, grab one right there. I think there's one there. But it's bad. Anyone comes here and hangs out, they go home smelling like my shed. Dude, I have bottles and bottles. Look at this. Tell me, this one's almost empty, but tell me how my shed smells right now, guys. Hang on. I'm trying to reach. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, I got it. How does my shed smell? I can guarantee you that's not. Yeah. So. And then I got stuff in the storage container. That's where this should be. But it's not. I don't know. I like to look in there and see it. Yeah, it's then you got that, and then you guys know what my old predator bait smells like? That's she doesn't like to be in here. Or my wife when I start trying to bottle that stuff. Ernest, what's up? I'm getting stuff done. I'm almost done with this box of lures that I got out. Well, I got people that tell me that they can smell skunk before they even get to my driveway. This is my daughter over here. She's here because she lives where the snow was supposed to be 11 to 12 inches, and she works down this direction. So it's best for her just to come here and hang out instead of going back home. Hey, Ernest, that's a pretty cool place, really. The river's really low right now, so it's just amazing what the beavers do to conceal themselves. If that was all water all the way to the grass line, the beaver would get a tree, go in the water, and you'd never know they existed, except for their hut. Their hut gives them away. Always gives them away. Let's see here. Michigan, that's funny. Is the double wrap his bait bag? Nice. I don't know. Gotta have somewhere else to store it then. That just seems like a pain in the butt. I got my annual 30 buckets of ground beaver meat that I gotta let it get tainted, which is gonna be interesting. It's basically now I've done it for 5 years. That once the bucket leaks a certain amount, I know it's ready. They fill it clear to the rim, so. I catch a lot of beavers, but I don't catch nowhere near enough to have enough meat to supply the demand for the bait. So I got like I'll put these in barrels. I'll have like 8 or 9 barrels, 55-gallon barrels of meat for making my bait. So my old lady will not let me keep no stuff in the house. Nope, no sir, she said. Yeah, well, she runs the place, so. You should not have frozen liquid predator bait. That shit don't even freeze without glycerin in it, and it's got glycerin in it. It never freezes. I know Fox Piss does though. I get my like bobcat urine from Dunlap will send me some, and it don't freeze. I at one point I had a guy that was going to get me a 55-gallon barrel of Fox Piss every so often, so I can bottle it and ship and sell it, but I just haven't got that far yet. I don't like coyotes, the smell of coyote glands, so I was going to go Fox or bobcat. Hey, shut up, Ruger. It works. This is what I do right here, man. I literally have to put all these labels on, and then first I got to put it in the bottles, and then put labels on it. That's a lot of work. I wish I wouldn't have paid attention when everybody was like, "Hey, you should sell your own baits and lures." Here I am. Fuck. Nah, it's not bad. It's definitely not glamorous. That's why even you guys saw Montana Wolf Trapper says he's not even going to sell baits and lures anymore. There ain't no lure, no labels upside down. I have not done that. It probably won't work. Nothing really deters a deer, man. I can piss out of my tree stand on a deer and they still don't even know what's going on. The deterrent would be just going out there and gunning them down. Problem solved. Do what the DNR would do. They eliminate the problem because it could be a problem in the future. Especially in Missouri. They just shoot all the deer and then they don't have to worry about chronic wasting disease. Yeah, it's getting low too, Critter, for sure. No, they just stopped getting labeled after that point. They just stopped getting labeled. I'm doing too many motions, man. I worked at a factory for so long, and this would have been like against the rules for me to reach from here all the way over to here, and then back to here, and then over to here. They would have had to streamline it to where somehow I got the label here and the package here. I don't even know how we would do it, but it's against the rules, ergonomics and all that stuff, so I wouldn't be able to work here. I'd get fired. Too much movement. I don't even know how the people that left the factory survived, because you couldn't go past the 4th step on a ladder. You couldn't go past the 4th step on a ladder. Your shoes had to be like perfect and all that shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people have had to deal with that stuff. Safety, you got safety guys. Then I turned into one of the safety guys, and I was way too lenient, I'm sure. That's one I didn't get fired. I stand on the top of the ladder a lot. I'm one of those guys. It's all good until you get hurt, I guess. But you couldn't function in the real world. We would have morning meetings, and the meeting would be about safety of putting up Christmas lights. Like, what the fuck does that got to do with work? You know? That's personal stuff at home. Why do you care what I do at home? If I fall and get hurt, you just replace me in like 3 hours. You have the next heartbeat in line. But that's the way most jobs are. Are we losing people? Hey, we're stuck. We're still at 87. I appreciate you guys coming in. Trapper Jay's label putting on episode. Yeah, they ain't looking out for my safety. What are you talking about? Look, I gotta reach clear over here. I'm gonna tear a shoulder muscle. I better move them over here. More ergonomic friendly. The crazy part is the boss. David, what's up? Yee. The boss is just a regular old dude, you know? Everyone's a regular person when they leave the place. Work faster, yeah. Reaper, you got anything to drink or you gotta work? Your son's in here. What are you talking about? No. I laid on top of the building skylight like a starfish. Oh my God. Neck Knox, what's up? Work faster. Just realized there was someone by the fire. Yeah, my daughter's in here. She asked me if it was warm out here yet. I'm like, I just literally lit it like 1 second ago. I worked at a slaughterhouse out in the barn. I'm letting cattle, pushing them into the pens. But for my safety, I wasn't allowed to touch a cow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have no restrictions where I work. I'm just been pulled aside and they tell me to act my age. I work with 20-year-olds, but I gotta act my age. And then, what is the other one? I can't post nothing on Facebook anymore because our insurance company watches. I'm probably not even supposed to talk about it. But I'm not one for being told that I can't do stuff on my own personal websites. So there's that. Well, don't you have those little zapper deals? You shock them in the ass? Well, at the packing plant, if you got a scratch, you gotta get drug tested. So when I was like one of the lead people, hey, cheers, Mark. My website is up, yeah. I don't know what website you're looking for. My work website? What are you looking for? I was a lead. I would carry Band-Aids because if you went and asked for a Band-Aid, you get a drug test. And, you know, when you're around multiple states that have legalized weed, it's kind of tough, whether or not, you know. I'd be like, don't go to the nurse for a Band-Aid. Here's a Band-Aid. Here's a Band-Aid over here. Well, I posted on Facebook. I had a guy, one of the kids, sitting on the fork, and I lifted him up to put bolts in, you know, just off the ground. And his butt crack was showing, so I'm like, oh, that's a good picture. I took a thing, and I took a picture, and it showed the lake in the background, and I put lake views. And we got to talking to. And he's like, what? I don't even know what happened. The kid that I took the picture. Still on my Facebook, though. It's a big butt crack. Oh, it's funny. Now I'm in like this mood where like, hey, if I get fired, I'll just get unemployment for 6 months and trap, you know. Go ahead and fire me, but you're still gonna pay me for 6 months. JBS. What's JBS? That seems familiar. I worked at Cargill a lot, a couple times. I could go back tomorrow. I was a pretty good worker. I was a safety guy, and and I had then I was a trainer. I had to train all the new hires coming in. Oh man, yeah, I think you can actually. You can pretty much do whatever and get unemployment these days. I know a lot of people that milk the system. Shit, a guy I worked with getting 20K back, all because his wife don't work. Apparently, when I worked at the when I worked at the packing plant, everybody claimed exempt and got 20,000 back. Here I am praying I don't have to pay. Bullshit. Yeah, I might actually get this product done, guys. I don't know how long I've been live. 77 minutes. Hey, Don. What do you need on the website, amigo? You're a cage trapper. I scare everybody away talking about stuff. I got like all kinds of stories, man. I used to buy like food stamps from people. I'd get like $500 worth of food stamps for like $200, and I would just eat steaks all the time when I was younger. Long time ago, when you could actually just buy the food stamps from people, and I would just get steaks, lots of steaks. What are you getting? What are you getting, Don? You're a cage trapper up there. No, cheaper than that, Rigger. Shit, recently I had someone say it's like a couple $100 for $50. Yeah, I got some traps out, Reaper. But right now it's like I'm in a transition period. I'm trying to kill the last of the bobcats because I got someone that wants to buy every one of them, and then it's after that. Once it's like where I can't do anything but that, I do it. Hey Reaper, it's crazy. It's like the whole world is screwed up. You wouldn't believe how many people sell their food stamps. Well, I guess you know because you got all the people out there. They're using their imagination. I was just at the dollar store and people were throwing a fit because they couldn't buy soda, but they bought like 7 packs of cigarettes. I'm like, they were throwing a fit. Get the manager up here. I should be able to buy a soda. I'm like, fuck your cigarettes. Let's see. That's funny, Don. You're crazy. Just buy one of these bad boys. Oh no, that's terrible. I just saw something. Oh, actually, I got multiple things that's kind of crazy. Look at this. And there's a little bit of a difference. Maybe one of these other ones is more gold. God, it's pretty close. That's pretty close. I have a jug of tea over here, a gallon of jug, and every time I look at it, I'm like, how am I not gonna mix up because I took liquid smoke and I was filling up my gallon jug so I could use the jugs that the liquid smoke was in. I'm like, I hope I don't mix one of them up someday and take a big swig of liquid smoke. What are you doing? Bailing?
You got a C cord in there?
Nah, I don't think so.
For your computer?
Yeah, right there. No, it's not a computer one, but it's a C cord right there. Make sure it's plugged in though. Don't unplug the purple cord.
Maybe one inside. Or do you have one inside?
The computer one is, oh, yeah, it's right there. Take the white one inside. Yeah, there you go. Good luck. Yeah, I'm about done with that. I about got all these done. I don't have to label as I package now. That'll be nice. 101 people? What are you guys doing? It's 11:30. That's funny, Seymour. What are you up to, Seymour? Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 labels left, and look at this. Fucking perfection, almost perfection. Don, your order came through. That's a decent one, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Might have to add something. What? Oh, it's only 10:39 where you're at. Well, not everybody is 10:39. It's 11:39 here. Reaper, the ice shack. It's funny. I could talk about it forever, but I'm in Missouri. Nobody, I don't know anybody that's making an ice shack. They're like, "What are you wasting your money for?" But I took the wife and we went up there. She can't handle the cold, but we went up there. We fished for 4 or 5 days, and it was over 70 degrees in the shack every night. Diesel heaters are amazing. But it was awesome. I caught pike all night, and I've never night fished on the ice. I never camped on the ice. We basically was on, and then I went up there by myself, and I went live and caught the big bluegill and the big crappie in the live stream, and I was catching pike every morning. I was waking up to pike getting on my line. Well worth it. So now this summer, I'm going to go get drop axles put on it so it drops down into the ice. And I want to spend like weeks up there ice fishing. Which 4 days on the ice is a lot. It's really a lot for sure. Oh, I got 2 lures. I got the Mound Pounder, Caleb, and then the regular beaver lure. You can't go wrong with either one. Yeah, the crazy thing is I caught a few fish, and I'm like, I better go live now so people can see that I actually catch some decent fish. And boom, there's the biggest bluegill I've caught through the ice. So he's in the freezer here. I got addicted to use fishing, ordered a bunch more clam jigs. Oh man, I bet, PA. I went 5 years ago. I had a fishing rod sitting here. It was 30 inches, Wyoming Song Dog. The last time I was up there, it's 30 inches right now also. But 5 years ago, I got sent a fishing rod. I'm like, I'm not ice fishing. I ice fished when I was a kid. We froze. We didn't catch shit. They sent me a fishing pole, and I'm like, I guess I better go try to make a video. I took my axe, the one I still use in the beaver trapping videos, pounded some holes in, and I was catching bass, like a bunch of them in a video, and I went downhill since. I got a live scope. That's because of 330. You go up there, I'm going to be at the convention, but you go up to 330, and we're on this lake where you can't see shoreline either direction. And he's like, we're going to stop here. I'm like, okay. I get out. He drills a hole by his truck, drops his live scope in, and he scans. And he's like, 100 feet over that way, there's some fish. Let's go see what they are. We get over 100 feet, and he scans like crappie everywhere. So that's on a giant ass lake. It's like, yeah, I definitely need one of those. The cheater box is what they call it, but it definitely does not put the fish on the hook, though. I can tell you that right now. So, but the ice house drop down axles Ruger, you got to crank. You crank it and it lowers down. Your axle is basically just a spindle, and then you got a leaf spring, and then the leaf spring comes up, which lower, and your wheel comes up, and then it lowers your shack to the ground. You just put like a 2x4 there so you don't freeze to the lake. Right now I got 18 inches between, so I have sleeves, which is okay still, but it's just not ideal. You got to pull the fish up a long ways. If you got 30 inches of ice and 18 inches of sleeve, you got to pull your fish up a long ways. The York Woods. I'm gonna have to check you out, man, because I watch. You guys are gonna think. I feel like it's like if your girlfriend. It's kind of like having your girlfriend on the back of your moped. You just don't talk about it, you know. But I watch 5 or 6, probably more than that, firewood channels every single day. Do you do a lot of wood splitting? Then I'll be coming over. I watch like In the Woodyard. Outdoors with the Morgans. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm not a name person. I can't believe I can't remember their names, but I don't know. I like doing firewood. I go get fucking the wood, and then I haul it here, and then I get a huge pile and I split it. But I like watching it on YouTube also. I actually got all this shit labeled. That's a miracle. I got my phone upside down. I take some red stag with me, but I don't do a whole lot of drinking ice fishing. Because you basically got triple. I've watched them for sure. It's kind of when you're ice fishing and you're reliant on getting up and filling your generator and whatnot. I kept the generator there for backup so I can run electric heater if my diesel heater. I've never had a diesel heater before, and so far the last trip was like 4 nights, I think, and 5 days, and I used 4 gallons of diesel. So you don't want to die. Like, just fucking completely get hammered and pass out and just don't wake up because you're frozen to death or the carbon monoxide alarm goes off. So far, I had 0 parts per million on both trips, so diesel heater is the way to go. I take a buddy heater and I take an electric heater, you know, obviously, just in case. So you don't want to freeze to death, but I just can't believe how hot. You run the diesel heater on low when it's minus 15 outside and it's still 70 degrees in the shack. Of course, I got it insulated. As soon as I get the drop axles on, I'm insulating the floor, though. Jeff, see you, buddy. Well, I think I'm gonna hammer a shot down and I'm gonna bail. Even though we got 100 people in here, that's amazing. I appreciate it, guys. We got 100 people all night. Well, 80 to 100 and only 69 likes. Sounds like a Trapper J live stream. I didn't do much, but I think I got, what I do? I did 110 labels. I already had labels, so I got a couple hundred, maybe a couple hundred jars right here. But it's kind of a pain in the ass when you have jars filled with no labels and you're trying to package and you got to put labels on. So I need to at least get something done tonight. If I wouldn't have went live, I would have got this done. And then the next batch of shit I need to label, so. You do chainsaw milling? I just watch regular mills. You probably watched that one chick. You guys all seen her in the thumbnail. Her chainsaw is like this big, and she's turned just right, so you just see a big old butt. You've seen that chick before. It's like the giant chainsaw. It's got like 90 million fucking views. That's what Ruger's watching. And then they got the chain on backwards, man. Chainsaw, the chain is on backwards when they start the video. Who don't want the chump? What are you talking about, trolls? Have you guys seen that one, though? You had to have seen it. It's like, just Google on YouTube the biggest chainsaw, and you'll see it. And then when they play the video, the the chain's on backwards. It don't even cut. It's like the biggest steel chainsaw. But this chick is always in the thumbnail with a big old badonkadonk. Bubble butt. Bubble, bubble, bubble butt. Okay, well, I suppose I may go fire up the Ranger and go whip some donuts out there. YOLO. Appreciate you guys coming in. They helped me get this done, even though I did less. You've never seen it? I guess I better go share it to my thing. How do you guys not see it? I thought everybody's seen it. It has like 1,900 million subscribers. Hey, see you guys. I'm out of here. Oh, God. Finger the button. Finger it.